Kitchen with Hy's Steakhouse. Woo! You may know it's an iconic restaurant here in Hawaii. And of course, we have Lawrence Pei, who's the manager, and executive sous chef Brandon Bernal. Yep. And you are going to be making some delicious signature dishes from the restaurant. Yeah, so we just wanted to highlight some of the dishes that we brought over to the Hy's pop-up that we're running at La Vie. A few of the favorites that are there are the crab cakes that we have, and then later on we'll be going over Lawrence's Caesar, and then also the beef Wellington, and then Lawrence will finish off with the Cherry's Jubilee. Ooh, yum. Okay, so talk to me about La Vie first. You guys had to do some renovations, right? Yeah, so Hy's Steakhouse, we've been around for a very long time, as many guests know, and it was kind of time that we had to kind of up the game a little bit over there. So our kitchen is going through a major overhaul, and then we're doing some of the changes to our bar area as well. And then lastly, just some touch up to the dining room area, because I know there's a lot of guests who were kind of worried at first. They were like, oh, well, you guys are going to be changing everything. You're closing for a renovation. And so they're like, are you changing the dining room? And they were a little worried and whatnot, because it's so iconic over there. But don't worry. No, yeah, don't worry. We're keeping everything the same over there. We'll still have that nice grill as our display in the main dining room and whatnot. But for the time being, we're going to be at La Vie. La Vie, okay. Yeah. All right, well, get going, because sure. we don't have much time. So go ahead. This is the crab cakes. This is our crab cake. So first we have a bell pepper puree, a roasted bell pepper puree. We're just going to put that on. And again, this is one of the dishes that you'll be able to find. It's like on your regular menu. It is on our regular menu, and then you're bringing it over to La Vie. Yes, like I said, it's one of our popular dishes. So we want to make sure that when we were opening at La Vie, we had a lot of the fan favorites and whatnot. Of course, and this is one of the fan favorites. Yeah, our crab cake is always a really popular seller over at Hy's. What's a good ratio of crab to other ingredients? 100%. No, I'm just kidding. No, I know there's a lot of crab cakes that have a lot of filler in them. Yes, yes. Ours doesn't really have any filler in it. It's primarily crab. It's primarily a blue jumbo lump crab. We just want to make sure that, you know, if you're eating a crab cake, that you get the experience of the crab and you're not. Where are the crabs from? They're from the East Coast. Okay, wonderful. Yeah. Okay, well, as you were doing this, we had Lawrence busy making the dressing. This is made table side, right? The Caesar salad. So what were all the ingredients that you're actually putting together? We just put a little garlic, Dijon mustard, anchovies, and an egg yolk, and some lemon. And we're just going to add some red wine vinegar, Worcestershire, and some olive oil. Okay, perfect. Yeah, all table side. So it takes about 5 minutes. So you started the dressing, and then you're gonna toss it a little bit later in the next segment. But I mean, for this one, this is how it would typically look, right? As you're served, Well, then I'm gonna have to try it. I'm gonna use this spoon. Go ahead. So again, where is La Vie for folks that may not know where La Vie is? So La Vie is located at the Ritz-Carlton residence, Waikiki Beach. La Vie is located on the 8th floor. 8th floor, okay. Yeah. So Ritz-Carlton in Waikiki, and then only certain hours. It's not like every day, right? So La Vie, since Hy's is doing a pop-up at La Vie will be open Tuesday through Saturday. And then Hy's will be over there on Sundays and Mondays. And this is from 5 till 9. Perfect. And you guys are hanging out with us all morning. All morning, folks from Hy's. And we're going to see how the Caesar salad ends up in the next segment. We are taking a quick break. You're watching Sunrise Weekends.